Alright, hello and welcome back. We are going to just get right back into it now. There is this crucible spike here, but I think I'd like to clear out the castle first, with the intention being that hopefully if I do so, it will stop the Bocchi from pelting me with fireballs. Although, I had the thought before I got off yesterday, it appeared as though the Bocchi was, the fireballs were breaking stuff in the wall. And if this is the case, I may want to take a moment to have him trying to shoot like spots on the wall. Oh dear. Just in case I can like find a goodie. Now, that may not be necessary because I'm not sure if this game has anything missable, but I think it's a good idea just to do my due diligence and check real quick. Just in case. So just have him shoot anything that looks potentially interesting. And try not to get hit too often. So like here, there's like a bunch of cracks on this piece of rock. So try to have him shooting this. Okay, so it did break that. So I suppose the idea is sound. Whether or not it actually produces a valuable outcome, we'll see. So like have him shoot this. It did break a little chunk off, but it didn't seem like that did anything for me. Let's see if there's anything over here. There is a shiny that I missed. Okay, and he did shoot this. Nothing's happening if he shoots it further. So now I can just go upstairs a little bit. Is there anything up here I might be interested in having him shoot? Doesn't really look like it. Got a good angle here. Yeah, that looks like that's about everything. So I don't think there's anything else I need him to blast. So all I'm gonna do is make my way back to this shrine here. Reset the aggro, and then proceed about my business. Very good. Got a level. I'm not trying to do any menuing right now, though. We can get that later. Okay, he's dead. This one somehow didn't catch any of that. Whoops. Why was I using Kusarigama again? If memory serves, I'm supposed to be using sword, because all my ninja weapons have already been, what is the term? Is it mastered for the crucible arts? Whatever it is. I'm supposed to be getting familiarity for this weapon. Okay, and I think low, low stance hold was not sword key. What was sword key again? Is it high stance? High stance doesn't have a hold button. What was that? What is forward strong? Is that the thing where you like leap off of somebody's head? Let me just take a quick moment to remember what I'm actually doing on here. Severing spin was, I guess, that thing. Forward and Y is the swift step heavy. Got it. Cool. Oh, that's forward and Y after a quick attack, actually. Regular forward Y is indeed the hoppity hop. Cool. Can't make that jump. That would just be a very quick increment to my death counter. I did see a shrine, though, apparently. What the? Where did you come from? Oh! I tried jumping out of the way for some reason. Actually, I know why. It's because old Nioh muscle memory, where that was the dodge button. For some reason, I reverted back to the olden ways. That was scuffed. Alright, so this looks like one of those spirit veins. Yes, it is indeed. Now, with this being like an objective dungeon and all, with a spirit vein right next to it, or I don't know if I'd call this a dungeon, a set piece. Perhaps this has the guardian spirit that I need? We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any guardian spirits out of like big set pieces though. Although, it occurs to me, it's possible that I could get some from side missions, because in old Niohs, you'd get a whole lot of guardian spirits from doing side missions from NPCs who had those spirits. So it occurs to me, perhaps, oh, hello, it would be a wise choice to go do those. Well, I say those. I think I have one scroll that I need to do. Alright. Let's see. You fool, you've merely animation cancelled me. Man, my hands are very clumsy on the buttons today. It's like I've forgotten how to speak Nioh. Thankfully, not a whole lot's going on in here. Just gotta get my stuff together before anything crazy goes on. Oh yeah, you're done. You're done. That did no damage. Why is that so weak? Okay, there's a big guy over there. So let's clear out anything back here so I don't get ambushed from behind. I like this really pretty blue under the water. I kind of like that. Like, it might just be my graphics setting interacting with these pieces of rock under the water, but like I think it's quite a nice color. And there's the Chichiko I'm hearing. Hopefully he keeps flying. He doesn't keep flying. I gotta get a better angle. Maybe that's what this boat over here is for. So hopefully he flies right in the pathway. He does. That's what I'm talking about. Come to me. They're so cute. Okie dokie. Abscission combo. Interesting. And I'm hearing what sounds like it could be another yokai, but I don't see it. Whoa, he's still going. Getting hit by everything. Starting to do more parries again though, which is a fun gameplay style. I don't know why I stopped really going for those. That old muscle memory's kicking in, I suppose. Okay, so I can go up here. Doesn't look like I can do anything with that though. So let's just take this enemy out. Let's see here. Here's the shrine. Oh, there must be a boss in there. Nothing else makes as much sense. Okay, I may as well use this level. Let's go ahead and get these both up to 10. And then strength goes up by 1 level later, and then it'll be time to be a little more diligent. There's not a boss in here. This looks very woe. Hello, Gaki. This looks very woe-belong-like in nature. Ooh, that's neat. Okay, so here's a Yogi, and he saw me somehow. Oh, he died very quickly. Silly Yogi. That's going into a building. Let's take a quick peek over here, see if there's anything of note. I should be checking these very conspicuous pots. Oh, nothing. Okay. Cool. Alright, starting to get into the flow state with the sword a little bit here. This is a shortcut? Yes. Very good. So there is not to do but to proceed through this dungeon here. Lots going on in here. Can break these doors. Who knows what they're hiding back here? Wait a minute. What kind of shortcut is this? What in the world? I saved myself like 1 second of run back. Uh-oh, dog's upset. I'm gonna just mute real quick. Right, so I noticed I got 2 yokai teardrops from finding the hot spring there, which is good to know because I haven't really been paying close attention to where I'm getting those yokai teardrops from, and I do want to stockpile them because there's a lot of like... Uh-oh. Okay, so in my defense, I keep trying to do a strong attack after a light in mid stance because I'm used to that being kick, and it's not. What is he doing? He's done. Sell keys. Is this a spirit? No, this is just me standing on a cliff. However, some platforming going on here. Surely they have something interesting hidden and not just a little bit of Amrita, right? Not so? Okay, so I just trolled myself. Got it. Oh, but is this the cell? The cell I've heard so much about? Oh, he was still attacking. I thought he was like reeling back from getting hit. Whoopsie. Getting hit by everything. Face tank all of it. Crucible Cudgel. Cool. Now, is that a crucible? Surely it's not a crucible weapon, it's just sharing the name crucible, right? Okay, so in here I do see some rocks, but they're not the Guardian Spirit ones. I guess that's just Amrita ore or whatever. I don't know how they got a Kodama in a cell. And also, I don't know what kind of cell is an Amrita vein. It's very interesting. Alright, so that's all that done, and I have this shortcut here, which is going to save me considerable time in the run back here, as you can see. Now that I'm up here, a couple more things. Don't see anything over here. I see a chest inside this building. Nothing over here. There's the chest. That looks like it might be a mimic. No. Indomitable Spirit. Trident Vajra Sword Helmet. That's a new one. Okay, am I done here? No. I'm supposed to be looking for hints. And there's also a Lesser Crucible down there. How did I miss an entire Lesser Crucible? Am I blind? Yeah, there it is right there. What in tarnation? Alright, am I ready for this? Oni bees. Let's just make sure. What the hell? that thing blow up in peace. Why are these kicks missing? What is going on? Dodge, get rid of the Fire Blight. Oh, the Will Monks are back. I don't know why I keep pressing jump instead of dodge. I haven't been having that issue the whole series. What am I doing? Will Monk is down. Go ahead and pop a buff. Get a fire buff while we're at it. Epone. There we go. What was that? Why did I explode? I'm gonna pop this. I don't understand what's going on in here. Okay, Epone's down. Let's go ahead and end the Guardian Spirit so I can get a little extra spirit gauge refunded. And we're done. Don't know why I kept exploding like that. That was a little odd. What is this, Monster Hunter? Carrying an egg? Yeah, where would this belong? I know I saw Jizo statues over here. Or maybe it just goes on top of this altar, perhaps. Yeah, simple enough. Primordial Mud. And just like that, he's done. Gotta say, that's more fun than the Daidara Bocchi encounter in Nioh 2. Cool. Now I'm wondering, could I pick that back up if I wanted to, like, reactivate the Daidara Bocchi? Doesn't look like it. Gotta wait for Nekomata to stop talking to be sure. Alright, I got it. Ooh, goody. This area's completion's looking pretty good. Okay, yeah, you can. So, that means, yeah, there's the Spirit Vein. I can't do anything about that. There's a Master up here. I don't recall being there before. Let's go take a peek at what that is. So I'm just going to go north and see what this Master business is about. And let's go ahead and spend some Amrita real quick. Or I can't spend Amrita. But I can take a look at this skill, which I got. I don't really go for the low life kind of play style, so I won't go bother with that. Ninjutsu damage dealt up. Nice. I don't have any plans to use that now, but perhaps I will later. And I'm going to want to do those scrolls soon. Not necessarily right now specifically, but... Oh, and also I've mastered this sword already. So here's one, an Odachi with Cascading Wave. What is Cascading Wave? Oh, it's like an aerial. Alright, so Odachi is next. Do we have any better Warrior of the East? We do not. So let's go ahead and just very quickly... Oh, and let's see if I've gotten a new Crucible thing for Ninja as well. I don't think I did, but I wasn't looking at my drops particularly closely inside of that Crucible, so... Cool. So let's just quickly spec into Odachi stuff. And this, first things first, we're going for Moonlit Snow. And we also want to have... Yeah, increased key recovery seems useful enough. I wanted... Stone Volley was nice, except now I have Moonlit Snow. Kind of redundant a little bit. Don't really like the stance switching stuff as much anymore. Kaku's Call is good. Bolting Boar is good. Let's grab that. Crashing Waves, may as well take it. Yeah, Severing Blades seems cool, even though I never use it. Ground Sweeper. Wait, Zigzag. As long as you're... Oh, I never looked at this. This could be interesting. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the Clarity buff. The Retrograde Flow we may as well take because I don't think anything else is bound to that. We don't have anything bound to Strong while down. May as well take this for the attack up. Grab Twin Moons there. Grab Ground Quake, may as well. Right, okay. So I think that's more than enough for the Odachi. And I'll have to bear in mind it's a little bit lower level, so I might not have the same like firepower I'm used to. So we're going to do Charge and High Stance. Do I want Twin Moons? I want Twin Moons. Actually, maybe I want Charging Bull for High Stance, because you bounce off guards in mid stance nowadays. We'll just take Twin Moons. I like Twin Moons. The buff, I'll just have that in high stance, and then the EI I'll have it in mid stance. That seems like a high stance ability. And then mid stance here, we can keep Swirling Snow, I think, for mid stance. This, I want it to be the EI. Bolting Boar is good. Cuckoo's Call is good. And then regular Moonlit Snow and low stance, that's good. Yep, that's all looking solid to me. I'm really glad there was a wall there so I didn't just immediately mash to my death. And how do I get to this master? Guess now that things have calmed down with the Daidara, yeah, I can just go this way. So is it the Revenant? Is that what I'm looking for? Level 37. It's a little stronger than me. Oh, is there a cutscene? No. Alright, Buster. I'm in ninja stance, what am I doing? Nice try. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, that's the buff, that's not the EI. Yikes. Let's go ahead and heal up. You're done. You don't stand a chance. I feel like I'm bullying the poor guy. Hold on, did that make the Perfect Guard ping sound when I use Cuckoo's Call on him? That's cool. Go ahead. Do the finisher, and that fills up my meter a lot, they say. Sure seems like it. Okay, I don't know how I got pushed back so far. Finish him again. Get more meter. Spiffy. More meter. Poor Taigen. If I had a stronger Odachi, he would just be out of his misery now, but I'm just having to play with my food a little bit. Why is it charging like that? It sounded a little odd. Again with the Bolting Boar. I'm sorry, buddy. You wanted to play Nioh 3? That's my game. You didn't pay for it. Oh, there's a final attack to that. Interesting. You done. Well, he's not done. Get me with the EI into a Guardian Spirit, and now he's done. Master nothing, my friend. Defeated a master for the first time achievement. Very good. Lumber Chop. Cool. So now I know what to look for when I find these masters. That was neat. Oh, I broke the sword that was in the ground. Right. So now I can go check out this Crucible Spike and the Scampus. Let's do the Scampus first, because who knows where he's going to take me. He could just take me straight to the Crucible Spike. Be efficient that way. And I don't want to like look too hard, but just kind of keep an eye out on this area, see if anything's changed meaningfully since the Daidara is gone. Like, could I climb up here, for example? I can climb up here, but I think I did that already, because I seem to recall there being a shiny there. I see a Kappa over there. Let's go check out the Kappa. I hear the Scampus. Hey, come here. Oh, you ain't ready for this. I'm gonna use my special Crucible skill if I can catch you. Good grief. Come here. Good heavens. I'm no match for all this. I'm trying to... Yeah. Okay, it was worth it. Thank you for telling me about Arts Proficiency Nioh 3. I appreciate that. A new skill for Kusanagi. Nice. Well, there goes the thing about doing the Scampus first, but in my defense, that Kappa needed tending to. There's a shiny over here that I missed? Or something. There we go. Gimme. Arrows. Sweet. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. That's 3 times more than a single arrow. That's a good shiny if you ask me. Hello, little Scampus. Oh, it's so cute. Hey. What the? Invisible? What the hell's this? What kind of Scampusly abilities is he using? Come here, you. What? Guy's got some maneuvers. Gotcha. Invisible Scampuses. I never thought I'd see the day. He's so cute. I wonder what these Scampus furballs are even for. I know I've gotten a few of them. These Emritas are back. Alright, I think this area is looking pretty good. There's 1 valuable missing, 1 Spirit Vein, and 1 Crucible Wraith. I'm going to assume that all that is right there. And if it's not, yeah, that's got to be the valuable. So we're just going to come back after I've gotten the means to interact with that Spirit Vein. So we're good here. We'll go back to Lake Sanaru, get this Kodama. And what else is here? There's the Kodama, the Crucible Spike, which is here, and I wasn't quite sure how to get up there. It's possible I need to do it from like this side, but I'm not sure because this mountain may just be non-traversable in general. And there's also this Spirit Vein here. But I think the Spirit Vein... What even was the Spirit Vein? I don't remember. Is that going to like get me underground, perhaps? Because this Spirit Vein was like water running, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's best not to worry about it too much and just come here and do the Misaka plot and see what happens. Let's do that. Actually, no, hold on. I'm tripping. I was doing all that talk about I wanted to do a submission. So let's do those, actually. Scampus Soul Core, very nice. And then the scrolls were here. And are there any more besides these two? There's the basic trainings. I don't really need to do those. There's no reward. So yes, we have this one level 27 and this one level 25. Let's do the level 25 one first. 0 collectibles. 0 collectibles. One has an Odachi and a lock. The other one has a spear and a lock. Very cool. Right. So here, investigate the origins of the haunting caves. How did what's-her-name end up here is the question. I'm supposed to be doing this. I whiffed. Okay. Just straight ahead seems fine. There is that stuff over there. I could possibly get on those platforms. Who knows? That's death. Blue Oni bees. So I hope I can get the soul core off of these guys. That would be great. Oh, there's a lot going on in here. Haha. Oh, I have 2 soul core abilities. That's what they were talking about. That's cool. Oops. Get him. Get him again. Alright. That was okay, so that was actually kind of strong. Okay, I want to see what this second ability I got looks like. See what kind of power we're working with. We got an Bozu here. He was surprisingly not very disruptive in that fight. I guess he didn't have a clear line of sight to throw stuff at me. Oh. Regular troops, Cuirass. Hello. Nice try, Buster. I missed. This'll do it. Okay, so I have a crossroads here. I see enemies here, so I might as well take them out. I'm being shot at, so I want to break the line of sight. Oh, I'm stuck on geometry here. Is it back for the ground quake? It is. I gotta get out of here. He's dead. Okay, that should be my problems resolved. Think you can just shoot arrows at me? I don't think so, buddy. Right, get this shiny here. Cool. There's an enemy that spotted me, or so it seems. Perhaps not. Fishing in the cave. Yeah, little did they know. It's not a good place for fishing. Get this guy. I see a shrine. And also some other guys. He's done. Yeah, for some reason, It seems like the game really wants me to pick up shinies instead of do RB hold skills. I suppose that would be one of the reasons you may consider changing your control scheme off of the default. I don't mind the default, but that is a little bit of a pesky thing that it does. So I want to be cautious of like making sure I don't forget about that branching pathway all the way down at the bottom. Maybe I should just go back and do that now, because like this is clearly the way forward. There's a shrine and everything. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Cool. I like the platforming, like it actually lets you do what I just did, where you can just like jump, and it's like as long as there's a line of sight, you can probably get away with it. There's not like an invisible wall messing you up or anything like that. So it just kind of contributes to a more free-form flow of these enclosed dungeons like this, which I think is really fun. Because, you know, these Nioh dungeons, they're linear, and I like them. You know, I appreciate that it's not convoluted to navigate, but I also think, oh, hey, it's these guys. Okay. Oh. Nice try, dude. Nice try, dude. Oh, well. Fortunately, I still have those equipped. Yeah, let's take care of her. She's done. Oh, they're both done. Yeah, that was a pretty well done fight. Nothing flashy, just keeping up the fundamentals. There's a Warrior of the East gauntlet that is considerably better than what I'm wearing. Very nice. How's the rest of this looking? What's the Trident Vajra sword? That's not got a set bonus, and its built-in appears to be increased damage dealt on purification. That's pretty useful. A better cuirass, very good. Better, nothing better here, well, potentially. I guess I can look at these affixes. Life drain, weapon hit, projectile damage taken, that's not bad. Auto life recovery on deflect. If that does what I think it does, yeah, that seems pretty useful versus what I'm wearing now. Let's put that on. And then greaves, we do have a better set of greaves. The set's coming along pretty nicely. Let's just see if I found the last piece of this set, which I still don't believe I've seen a single copy of. I don't even know for sure if it's an accessory. I'm just pretty sure that it is, right? Oh, a much better bow here. Wait, it's not much better. Is it? I don't know. Alright, so back to the shrine. In fact, let me just fast travel to it, save myself a little effort. I'm not sure if this is the right shrine. I might have to pick the other one. This might be the right one. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I ever actually used this other skill. I should do that. And also, so yeah, this does seem like it's the correct place actually. Get this guy, block that, get that guy, they're done. Block that. Sweet. Very nice. That was clean. I feel good about how I did that fight. I'm playing a lot better now than I was minutes ago. More dung balls. So I did see, I was able to, over here, drop down to, I saw a dweller somewhere. So before I proceed, I'm going to go check that out real quick. Okay, is this anything down here, or is that stuff I've already discovered? I think this is stuff I've already done. Yes. And then also, let's go ahead and change to another crucible weapon. I've unlocked them all. Sweet! Alright, so that's done. That was a fun little adventure. And then from here on out, it should be a lot easier to keep up with the occasional crucible art unlock. So now I can just go back to, oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to be so much stronger by putting that on. I love that. And then with the Warrior of the East, this was martial art damage, damage taken down, lightning damage. So I do want to find a source of lightning damage, if I can. Odachi, sorry. We're going back to the axe. Right on back in there. So we've got the low stance yeet. We've got, I'm not going to be using Mad Spinner. Well, maybe I'm going to use Mad Spinner. I don't know. Is it better or worse than the freebie that I got? Who knows? Okay, that one was a good one. I liked that one. Rumbling Earth is just a big old smack. Sure, we'll take that. And I wanted the parry. Perform a key pulse, stepping forward. Yep, those are fun skills. Plunging attack, yes. And I'm not sure how I would compare this one to the other weak after strong. That's the kick. Did it say that does? Oh, that's like a grapple when they're out of key. All right. Okay, this is the one that I wanted, where it's a parry that gives you a stronger charge attack afterwards. And it's mid-stance only, so I want to make sure that whatever my mid-stance charge attack is, probably Rumbling Earth, is a strong one. High kick. Okay. That could be my low stance choice. That's a guard point. That's free stats. Big bonk. Free stats. Free buff. Other free buff. Whole buff routine. Sweet. And what am I using? So mid stance, I wanted this charge attack to be like just the big bonk. So that'll be like my primary payoff when I do the block. So let's set that to Rumbling Earth, I believe it was. And also, what is this icon that it has on it, where it has like the triple arrows? I wonder what that means. Alright, in mid stance I want the defense one. Oh, that's not the defense one. The defense one, and then low stance makes sense to be the key one. And then lastly, high stance, I want that to be the attack one. Cool. And the rest of this, I think, is... Oh yeah, I'm going to do... Yeah, Lumber Chop seems fine for high stance, and then for low stance, Tornado Edge seems perfectly good. Alright, I think we're in good shape. This is going to be a nice power spike. Something saw me. Alright, and then nothing to do but to go forward. I see an Onibi over here. I no longer see an Onibi over here. I see a Dweller. That's a lot of AoE on that Quake. I really, yeah. This feels pretty comfortable, this weapon. Whoa. Alright, we got another shrine. Odd. Clearly wants me to go down that way, but first, let's go this way. Is there anything to see here? Like, I think I could jump down there, but to what end, right, if I did so? Oh yeah, let's see what that... Oh, that's neat. He's dead. 20,000, 20k? 20k, what am I saying? 2,000. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, there is the Warrior of the East Greaves upgrade I was looking for earlier. Sweet, 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 sweet. So now, looks like there's nothing to do but to jump on down here and fight what I presume to be the Vampire Lady boss again. But perhaps not. It's Umi Bozos. Let's just fire up. Grab this. Go ahead and give him a little flame stream. Oh, he even like swings it down like a blade. I didn't notice that the first time. That's neat. Oh no! I thought I was staggering him for some reason. I was not staggering him. Let's get my key back real quick. I want my key buff, which is here, in that stance. Oh yeah, you're done. He's not done. He did the lethal technique of repositioning. I'm no match for something like that. Attack buff up. Cavern Ascetic. Unfortunately for you, my friend, I have a hammer. And I ain't afraid to use it. And also the Guardian Spirit Fire Sword thing, which is super cool. Yeah, that's all cool and all. Oh man! I was hoping I could just pop him. Come here. Where you going? I could do this all day. Bonk. There's nothing he can do. He does no damage. Wait, so are we saying she's here because this genius summoned her here for practice? Incredible. Simply incredible. Alright, I got my spear, got my ninja locks. A few soul cores while I was at it. They're all water shots. Cool. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to do the other scroll in my possession, and then I'm going to do this, and then who knows what I'll do after that. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.